Building a better marketing system, owned and custom audiences. This is Bruce May. I'm the founder of Bizperity and your instructor for this series. This course, Digital Media Strategies, includes 4 micro courses, including 4 main digital marketing processes, owned audiences, tactical considerations, and 15 basic campaigns. This micro course, Owned and Custom Audiences, includes the 5 micro lessons shown on the right: audience strategies, niche audiences, Facebook audiences, content creation, and digital media strategy basics. This video covers our micro lesson, Digital Media Strategy Basics. Be sure and download our ebook, Owned and Custom Audiences, in our content library on bizperity.com. Digital media strategies are based on new marketing practices that have emerged from digital technologies. Because of this, your social media strategy should be based on some simple goals that differ from typical marketing strategies. The sales process in a traditional marketing process is linear, focused on driving ad traffic into the sale. In contrast, audience building strategies create different kinds of goals for your marketing campaigns, like nurturing leads, building trust, educating prospects. This is because social marketing and content marketing make audience building and relationship a priority over selling. But you can still sell too, and you should. Simply create separate campaigns to promote your sales. The never-ending social media dialogue drives members of your target market into your owned audience with content that entices, educates, and entertains. As we've seen, this owned audience in your CRM can share contacts with online ad networks and can even provide signals these ad networks can use if they have integrated AI like Advantage Plus Audience in Meta. The first overarching goal is to build relationships and grow your audience and your brand in the community. Here are some common digital media objectives that are naturally in alignment with your content strategy. Brand building in a social context so people are aware of your business. Audience building in your target market. Relationship building within a larger community, either your local community or a community built around special interest or a profession. Creating dialogue with audience members. This dialogue takes place in comments, text messages, emails, and online forums. Creating direct responses and engagement, including likes, comments, shares, and clicks. Collecting detailed profile information captured in forms on landing pages. Creating automated conversations set up through automated emails and chatbots. Encouraging user engagement with your company and your brand through direct engagement with your business. Promoting new content to educate your prospects and nurture leads by marketing your content. Driving traffic to your audience pool with both on and offline media buys integrated with multiple marketing channels. And selling with product ads and promotions, completing the customer journey. Notice that only the last goal listed here is considered classic advertising. Digital media has made marketing a much more complex, but also a much richer environment for growing your business. Your audience strategies and objectives are an important part of your overall digital marketing strategy. Keep these objectives in mind when creating your digital media campaigns. These are not campaign goals or specific campaign objectives. They're secondary campaign objectives that occur naturally in any digital media campaign. You can optimize your campaign so you can achieve these secondary objectives by improving your ad messaging, offers, and creative elements. Online ad networks track many other metrics besides the key performance metric for your campaigns, and many of these measures measure secondary objectives that apply to any digital media campaign. You can find metrics in your online dashboard or your CRM that reflect how well you achieve these secondary objectives, such as likes, comments, shares, specific content downloads, video views, and many others. You can track and record all these metrics if you're working with a large internal marketing team, but if you're working on your own, you should at least look at them for clues to see how you can optimize your campaigns. Campaigns should address a single campaign goal, such as lead capture, lead nurturing, brand awareness, prospect education, event marketing, or product sales. These are all main goals in our 15 pre-designed basic campaigns, which we use in our Quick Start marketing strategies. Your objective should be on a single conversion in the customer journey, or a more specific campaign goal that can be achieved in a single campaign. Focus on one goal at a time and create content that supports that goal. We saw how users can engage with your business during a campaign and join an existing custom audience, how you can retarget audience members in follow-up campaigns, which can run continuously in the background, and how you can capture prospects in your own audience in your CRM, and track them on your own using tags to capture key conversions in the customer journey. You can utilize these techniques on individual customer segments and at specific conversion stages in the customer journey. A mature marketing system uses multiple campaigns to maximize conversions at each stage in the customer journey. So think about how you can build campaigns that complement each other to achieve specific goals that maximize conversions for every customer segment. Your digital media strategy should include both your content strategy and a distribution plan that identifies the channels and processes you'll use to distribute your content. Content can be distributed through social media, from your website, by networking efforts by your sales staff, by buying ads that drive traffic directly to your content in multiple marketing channels, both online and off, by email, and at special events. Once again, it is a combination of campaigns and marketing channels that allow you to optimize each stage in the customer journey, and to do so for every customer segment. These are not things you discover all at once. It is a process that will continue over several years as you continuously optimize your ads, especially your messaging, offers, and creative elements. Optimize your campaign performance with help from Advantage Plus and other versions of AI built into other technologies that make up the advertising ecosystem. And maximize return on ad spend for your end-of-journey campaigns, the ones that convert prospects into customers or bring customers back for more business. A comprehensive content strategy will seek to build audience and deliver content with these key tactical elements. Content provides the fuel for your marketing system. Landing pages provide links to content and interactive forms to capture profile data for individual members of your audience. Online ads drive traffic to the landing pages that lead to your content or a promotional offer. Email campaigns promote your content to leads already captured by your system. Social media platforms extend your reach and build more audience and deliver content. And web pages store and distribute your content. These key tools are essential elements of your digital media strategy. These are usually tactical, but any good strategist knows that tactics are strategic because tactics define what is strategically possible. Your strategy relies on the tools and tactics that are available to you. Content provides the fuel for the engagement you seek to generate in social media. It requires a content production plan, which we described in the video on content creation. Landing pages are a powerful tool that allow you to manage key automations. We described how to use landing pages in our video on digital media tools and our video on niche audiences. Online ads are required to promote your content and recruit new audience members, which can turn into leads. We'll cover online ads in more detail in our next micro course, Tactical Considerations. Email campaigns allow you to market new content to your owned audience on a weekly or monthly basis. We described how to use email campaigns in our videos on digital media tools and key processes, and in this micro course, owned and custom audiences. Email campaigns can be very effective in moving prospects through the entire customer journey. They should be used in conjunction with your advertising campaigns. And social media platforms help you accumulate audience by posting content and recruiting users to join your owned audience. We described how to use social media platforms in our videos on digital media tools and key processes, and in this micro course on owned and custom audiences. And we'll cover social media in more detail in our next micro course, Tactical Considerations. You can also run ad campaigns in social media to target audience members you find there. For example, for B2B companies, LinkedIn provides a rich content marketing system with posts, articles, and a built-in newsletter. Video content can be permanently stored on your YouTube channel, which you can link to from social media sites, by email, in ads, and by linking from your website. And web pages can link to content offsite or in a content library, including both articles, blogs, videos, and much more. Digital media strategies are built on the collection of more specific strategies and best practices in digital marketing. We've been describing some of these directly in our educational series, Building a Better Marketing System, and alluding to others along the way. They include audience strategies, multiple campaigns, complementary campaigns, providing content, and campaign optimization. And what is the most important best practice of all? Your understanding of digital media techniques, tactics, and approaches. Taking a closer look at these strategies, a powerful digital media strategy begins with audience strategies and content that speaks directly to your customers, rooted in their needs, challenges, and goals. A mature marketing system goes further, using multiple campaigns to maximize conversions at every stage in the customer journey. It blends online ad networks and distribution platforms like YouTube with offline marketing channels to create a media mix that reaches deep into your target market. Campaigns should be designed to complement each other, guiding prospects and customers through the entire journey from awareness to action, while maximizing conversions at each touch point. Each campaign should have a clear, measurable primary objective and supported by secondary goals that align with common digital media outcomes. These goals engage niche audiences through relevant content with strong messaging, compelling offers, and clear calls to action. Campaign optimization is an ongoing process of incremental improvements, refining your ads, sharpening your audience, targeting and adjusting your ad spend, driving higher return on ad spend, and maximizing return on investment. At the heart of all this is your understanding of the online ecosystem, including technologies, tools, and ad platforms that work together to power a successful digital media strategy. This is a lot for you to deliver, but our series is designed to provide you with the basic knowledge you need and advice on how to get started. You will acquire most of your marketing skills by doing. That's the nature of technology-driven systems. You could get a degree in marketing and still not know how to design and manage successful campaigns. The best way to begin learning is by experimenting with simple campaigns to build audience and test offers. Complete our educational series, Building a Better Marketing System, and find the quick start marketing strategy for your business and start building your own marketing system one campaign at a time. In our next micro course, Tactical Considerations, we will get into the weeds and cover a wide range of techniques, tactics, and approaches that will help clarify your understanding. You need to understand tactics so you can build effective digital marketing strategies, because strategy is built on tactics. We'll cover 7 micro lessons in the next 7 videos, including social media processes, content marketing processes, creating content for customer segments, basic automated processes, tagging processes in a CRM, managing conversions in the customer journey, and designing campaigns. Here is a preview of these video lessons and what you'll learn. In our video lesson on social media processes, we will look at how friends and followers work in Facebook and see what happens when a follower shares a post, pushing it out to their entire network of friends and colleagues. We'll also look at the 3 best ways to build an audience, including by asking people you know to share your posts, by posting links to valuable content, and by running ads. We'll also examine more deeply the nature of owned audiences and see a different way of thinking about what an owned audience means and how you can use audiences to support your digital media strategies. And we'll take another look at secondary strategies, the ones we described in this video, and see how they can support different stages in the customer journey. In content marketing processes, we'll take a deep dive into using content at different stages in the customer journey and see how you can design content for each audience at all the key conversion points. In creating content for customer segments, we'll look at smart ways to design content for specific segments and walk you through specific examples of how you can analyze the needs, challenges, and goals of your customer segments to create a strategy for creating content that will address the concerns of each of your customer segments. In our video lesson, Basic Automated Processes, we'll look at different ways to trigger automated processes that you create, including 3 categories of triggers: event-based, which are triggered by an action taken by a user; time-based, triggered based on a date or time from an action event; and data-based, triggered by a change in profile data for a user. We'll return to tagging process in our video lesson, Tagging Processes in a CRM, which we've already touched on before. Here we'll examine how you can name your tags to keep track of conversions and other automated processes. We'll also look at commonly automated processes across 6 major categories, including lead management, sales pipeline, marketing campaigns, customer support, task coordination, and data hygiene. In managing conversions in the customer journey, we'll look at the most important tasks in marketing, which include creating campaign strategies, improving campaign performance to increase profitability, and produce positive return on ad spend to generate revenue. When you can create campaigns that generate more revenue than they cost, you can optimize your campaigns even further to make your business more profitable. And we'll see how you can use the Bizperity marketing program to manage all your marketing tasks to build an effective marketing system. And finally, in our micro lesson, Designing Campaigns, we'll show you how to use our 15 basic campaigns to build your own marketing campaigns quickly and easily. Use our 15 campaigns, which you can download from our content library on our website, to help decide what campaigns you want to use. These pre-designed campaigns simplify the challenge of translating marketing goals into campaign objectives. These campaigns are organized under 5 common marketing goals. Each has a unique campaign goal with a specific campaign objective, which is easily measured. Digital media strategies complement your marketing strategies by providing tools and tactics needed to fulfill all your marketing goals. If you're not familiar with all these tools and best practices, it doesn't take long to learn and apply them in your own business. This series is designed to provide you with the essential best marketing practices and customized digital marketing strategies for your type of business. Be sure to download our ebook, Quick Start Marketing Strategies, our guidebook, from our content library on Bizperity.com. And you can find all 20 of our Quick Start Marketing business strategies on our website, listed under Marketing Strategies. These are organized under our 6 basic business categories. That completes this micro lesson, Digital Media Strategy Basics. Be sure to download our ebook, Owned and Custom Audiences, in our content library on Bizperity.com. Next time, we'll begin our next micro course, part of our next course, Tactical Considerations, Social Media Processes. See you next time on Building a Better Marketing System. Thank you for joining us.